Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juju and thank you for visiting me on my channel. Hello. I still don't know how to do intros, so ignore this. It's all gonna get better. So today is gonna be like kind of like a two-in-one situation. I was stressed out last night, so I decided to play with some makeup, and I made like a really fun, colorful, and then right afterwards I was like, you know what? Let's spoop it up, and I did a colorful skull type look. So I'm gonna be recreating this look for you guys. Hopefully I can do it, and this video is gonna be like a voiceover just so I can like focus on the makeup because I really want the skull to look good. Like, I'm really trying. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Okay, so I'm actually going to be priming my eyes with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance and then setting that with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. Since I'm using colorful shadows, I wanted to prime my eyes. And then I'm going to use Sephora's Sunglasses Needed in my crease. And I'm bringing it pretty far in because I'm going to be doing like a halo eye type look. And now I'm going in with this like sample quad thingy that I got from Coastal Scents. I'm just using the green shade and putting that on the inner and outer corners of my eyes to start the halo eye. And then going in with the blue shade in that same sample quad, I'm kind of putting that just underneath where we put the green, but like mixing it into the green to create like more of like a teal shade. And then I'm using that same brush, I'm kind of like wiping off the excess on the back of my hand and dipping back into the green to kind of blend the blue out a little bit more so I can bring that green color back in. And then I'm just using a baby wipe to clean up the edges and wipe away all the fallout. And I'm priming my face with the L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer. And then for foundation, I'm mixing the NYX Total Control drops with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, whatever. And a little bit of the Tarte Maracuja Oil. And I'm using my beauty blender to blend it into my skin. Yeah. And for concealer, I'm going in with my new favorite, Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. And just highlighting my face, concealing, the usual. Going in with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder underneath my eyes and dusting all over my face. And then going in with the quad using the purple shade and a pencil brush, just buffing out my lower lash line. And for the fun part, using the Urban Decay Moondust shadow in Chem, the liquid one, for the center of my eyes. I'm using my finger first to like blend it out. And then I'm going to be going back in with a brush with no extra product on it. I was like wiping it off on the back of my hand, and I'm just using that to like blend out the edges so there's in that harsh line. Then to like kind of contour and broadens my face, I'm using the Benefit Hoola bronzer. And I went in with like the little brush that it comes in, and because I have like just the mini version, I guess the brush is like a little too dense. But it was okay after I like blended it out with my powder brush, and then I went back in with a stippling brush to like finish bronzing up the rest of my face. But that Hoola bronzer brush is actually like really perfect for nose contouring, as you can see. And to finish off the eyes, I'm using this Wet n Wild Ombré blush situation. It sucks on your cheeks. It makes you look kind of pale and ghostly, but it works as like an inner corner highlight. It's matte, but it's like brightening. Yeah, it looks nice on your inner corners. And then I'm setting my face with the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day in the Jasmine scent and highlighting with the NYX Duochrome highlighters. And I have the purple one and the blue one. I kind of went a little ham with the highlighters, but it's fine. And then using that stippling brush that I used to bronze, I'm kind of just buffing out the edges so there's no harsh lines. And setting my brows in place with the Maybelline Brow Drama in dark brown. I'm curling my lashes and using mascara. Nothing too special. And then I'm just putting on some NYX Butter Gloss and Fortune Cookie to finish the look. Okay, so ignore my hair. It needs help. But this is the finished, like, colorful look. I kind of went a little ham with the highlighters. So I'm going to show you now how to transform this semi-wearable colorful look to a colorful skull. Alright, first thing first, put your hair back up into a bun. And forewarning, this tutorial is kind of, I don't know, lengthy in a sense, so you can see like my thought process. But I'm just kind of canceling out my lips using these ColourPop contour sticks in the shade Castle in Illuminati, I believe. It'll all be in the description box. And then I'm just using those to like cancel out my lip color, and then I'm setting it into place with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. And then I'm going in with the NYX Wonder Pencil to kind of sketch out where I want my teeth, the jaw, the nose, everything. It's super smart to use like a nude or skin color eyeliner pencil or lip liner pencil before you go in with the darker pencil. So in case you don't like what you drew, it's easier to clean up than a, blue eyeliner, which is what I'm going to be using. So right now I'm just like sketching out where I want the teeth. So I'm just making like vertical lines over my lips first, and then I'm going to be making small lines from either side of my mouth, extending my jaw, I guess, I don't know. And then making like these little swoop lines underneath my cheekbone and then like underneath the teeth on either side of my face. And then I'll be adding the rest of the teeth. And then for the nose, I like the nose, whatever, I don't know what to call it, the nose hole or nasal cavity to be slightly uneven. I think it looks kind of cool and creepy. And then I'm going in with this turquoise eyeliner from Jordana, and I'm like going over all the lines I drew, and then I'll be going to fill in my nose with this same color and kind of using the creaminess of this eyeliner to blend out like my jaw to make it kind of smoky instead of like super defined. And then with the teeth, you kind of make like a Hershey kiss, a house, I don't know, people describe it in different ways, but you kind of connect the lines to a point. It doesn't need to be perfect because like for this one, I'm kind of blending it into the skin. So it doesn't need to be 100% perfect, but make it how you like it. And then I'm using that same eyeliner pencil to fill in my nose, my nasal cavity situation. And then for the like jawbones, I guess, I don't know, I'm kind of adding a little bit more of the liner and using this like dense blending brush, buffing that out, blending it, and kind of using it almost like to contour my cheekbone and like add this like cool smokiness to the skull. And then I'm taking that same brush without any more product and kind of like buffing out the ends of the teeth where we drew that like point,
connecting them, and I think it looks really cool because it kind of like fades it into your skin. And then I'm like lining the inner part of my lips with that same color, and then I'm also going to be lining like the edges of the teeth where like the teeth come together. I'm kind of like rounding out the corners to make them look a little bit more like teeth and define them just a little bit more, add more dimension and make it look a little more skull-like, I guess. And then I'm using that same brush and just like blending everything. I kind of want this look to be like a smoky skull, not too harsh of a skull, if that makes sense. And then going in with like a slightly bigger and fluffier brush, I'm using the same green and blue shadows from that quad, and I'm blending it into like the jawbone area to set the powder, add a little bit more definition and smokiness to the look. And then I'm dipping back into those shadows and kind of shading the jawline area. I feel like it ties it in together really nice. Like it was missing something until I did that, and I love it. And then to like set my nose, I'm just dipping into that blue shadow and very carefully like kind of pushing it into the nose to set it without trying to smudge it too much. And then going back into those blue and green shadows, I'm kind of adding that temple area of a skull, but I'm not like adding any definition. I'm just kind of smoking it out and almost using it as like a contour powder and just buffing it, blending it, no harsh edges really, but still giving that like skull idea without being too much of a skull, if that makes sense. I hope it does. And then using the purple color from that quad, I'm putting it a little farther down my lower lash line to make this a little bit more grungy, a little bit kind of creepier or smoky. And then going back in with the blue and green shadows on that denser, smaller brush, I'm kind of sketching out the eye sockets, but like same thing with the temples. I'm not really making them too defined, but like enough that it gives you the idea that this is a skull. Once again, I really hope I'm making sense. You know what this needs? More highlighter. Going in with the blue highlighter from NYX, the Duochrome one, I'm just kind of going ham, putting it all over my face, because what is a skull without highlighter? Am I right?
So this is my colorful skull. I hope you guys liked it. Yeah, I don't know, it was really fun making this look. I've never done a skull before until last night, and I really liked how it turned out, so I decided to make a tutorial on how I got this skull, because I don't know, it's fun because it's not super defined. It's kind of like blown out and smoky and kind of like cute and colorful, and there's highlighters. I don't know what kind of outfit you'd wear this with, maybe like a flower crown, or this could be like a mermaid skull. Go ham. So if you guys liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and comment down below what kind of looks you want to see from me in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed.